Guys, welcome back to another live stream presented by Pepsi. Guys, please remember to subscribe. It helps the channel. It helps everything out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Shout out to Pepsi. I'm going to crack a nice Pepsi Zero Sugar here, and we'll get going. I'm distracted because I got the peanut gallery. The damn cream team here is yelling at me, calling me names I don't want to be called. They're trying to fire me up before my live stream. Neither here nor there. Shout out to Sam Freeman, first one in the chat. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I see that we have some, some mostly sports fans and the Yak fans here. I'm not going to address that, you know. Read some American history, read some classics. You get them mixed up a few times. It's been a long time since I've read those. What are you going to do? Oh, well. That's neither here nor there. We're talking about chicken Milanese here. Easy dish. Easy dish. Classic Italian dish. Originated in Milan. That's where the Milanese comes from. It's originally started with veal. And then switched to chicken. Chicken became cheaper, more popular. You can do it with veal though, it's great. At the end of the day, each country kind of has their own version of this. It's a thinly sliced chicken, pounded thin cutlet, and then you're breading it and frying it, and we're gonna serve it with an arugula salad. So at the end of the day, there's nothing crazy on this one. It's nothing hard. So this is something you can all do, and it's a great 20, 30-minute meal, so perfect for dinner. If you're not watching this live, or if you're watching this live and you wanna watch it again at dinner time, press play and follow along, and by the time it's done, you're gonna have a delicious dish. I'm gonna look at the chat. Shout out Sam. Shout out Sam. Oh, another huge announcement. You guys have been waiting a long time for this, and I apologize how long it's taken, but the cookbook is finally back in stock. It took a long time. We had a lot of hassles. We had some tariff issues, some printing issues. None of that matters now. Right now it's back. You can go to chefdonny.com and get your copy. It will ship in time for Christmas if you order it today. They're printed, they're fresh off the press, they're ready to ship. So go check that out, order it. It's a great book. And if you don't already have it, trust me, it's truly a book made for beginners that you can pick it up and know nothing. And it starts out with, what pots and pans do you need? You know, look at this. There's a whole section on pots and pans. Not many books have that. What does salt actually do? What seasonings do you need in your pantry to just even begin? You don't need a crazy amount of things to do the basics of cooking. And slowly it gets harder. It's going to start with breakfast. Breakfast is the easiest. If you mess up cooking breakfast, doesn't matter. It's cheap. You can restart, throw the egg out. If you mess up a nice steak, not so great. But you're going to learn those principles. You're going to take them from breakfast down onto chicken, onto meat, and onto fish. I almost got those confused. But it goes in order of difficulty, fish being harder. And then you get sauces and side dishes, and there's something for everybody in this. So whether you can cook a ton or not cook at all, this book, there's something for you. And perfect Christmas gift. It's right around the corner. So if you're struggling last minute, bang, right here, right here. ChefDonny.com, okay? Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for being patient. The book is back in stock. We're ready to go. Next, for this dish, I kind of already said what we need, but we have Parmesan cheese, we have lemon, we have our chicken breast, of course. For our breading, oh, here we go, it's right up on the screen. Onion powder, garlic powder, yeah, why don't we throw some of that in there? Some freshly grated parm, some shaved Parmesan. We're gonna be frying in olive oil. You can fry in any neutral oil if you want. I like to fry in olive oil because we're doing a shallow fry. You're not gonna, you're not deep frying, so you're not wasting a lot of expensive olive oil. I prefer to fry in olive oil whenever I can. Going off of that, you have 2 eggs. It's your basic breading of your flour, your eggs, and panko breadcrumbs. If you don't have panko, totally fine. You can use the standard Italian breadcrumbs. To each their own on that one. But it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty standard. This is similar to like a, you have chicken paella, you chicken piccata. Those are this one is fried. One will be grilled. And then one's in like a very deep lemony sauce with capers, so not exactly the same. But you can do this grilled too. If you don't want to fry it, you want to go, slightly healthier, I say fry it every time. It's the better way, in my opinion, for this dish. But you can just do it grilled. You can skip the breading process and then cook it the same way, just with some butter, olive oil, good to go. All right, let's get started, shall we? Let me check the chat one more time. The chat is a little harder. Usually it's right in front of me, so I can kind of see it. I'm not the fastest reader, but we'll see if we have any questions. No, just check the book. Yeah, just get the book. Get the book. Montoya's not here. I don't know what she's doing. She's probably interviewing people in front of a microwave, which the radiation, I don't know what that does to the brain. Maybe that's lawsuit. Like the stream, subscribe, and now we will get cooking. I got my oil on. It's already starting to heat up here. I'm not going to touch it with my hand, but we are in a good spot with that. Thank you guys for watching Blind and Deaf for Thanksgiving too. That was a ton of fun. You guys got us to 90K subs, so we did Blind and Deaf Thanksgiving. We will bring the next one back. I said at over 100, but it's going to be at least until February. We need some time because, well, we're doing good. If you keep subscribing, we're going to hit 100 by Christmas, which is insane. I never really expected that, but Bond and Def will come back. If you haven't seen the most recent one with Jerry, the Thanksgiving special, that's on my main feed. That was probably one of the crazier ones that happened. Jerry caught on fire. We did the cinnamon challenge, which I had never done before. I didn't realize that it literally chokes you, and not fun. Not fun. All right, let's go. So, start off. Chicken breast. Get it on the cutting board. Oh, and if you need another gift, if you're looking for, people ask me about cutting boards all the time. This is my go-to, like for any raw meat or even veg or anything. And if you have good knives that you don't want to dull, get a high soft. Just search high soft cutting board. They're Japanese. They are a little bit more expensive, but they're going to save your knives if you're not constantly sharpening your knives, which I know it can be a hassle for some people if you don't have stones and you got to take it somewhere. High soft, high soft, high soft. It's not super porous like wood. Wood is great too. I use wood for pretty much everything: vegetables, carving, cooking. I try to keep raw meat off of wood, just because with wood it's a little more porous. So unless you're treating it with mineral oil consistently, that seal isn't always there. But if you have wood, good wood to keep that working for you, just mineral oil, mineral oil, mineral oil. And I can do a how-to on that if people are interested. It's kind of straightforward, but if you're interested, we can show you how to do that too. Plastic in your food. No, 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 no. High soft or not, this is not plastic. No, no, no. It's not plastic. This is plastic. I'll show you what plastic looks like, okay? This is plastic. This is high soft. This is Japanese, all right? I trust them. I trust the Japanese. So you go to any nice sushi bar, any nice sushi counter, restaurant, this is what they're using. High soft, high soft, high soft. And the plastics thing, there's plastics and everything. We should try to avoid them, but you can't run around with a tinfoil hat on, scared of everything that comes your way. You're gonna come across. I mean, you're drinking a plastic water bottle. You avoid what you can. Don't put it in the microwave. Don't microwave plastic. Try not to heat it up, and don't sleep in it. And you're gonna be better off than not. It's hard to avoid. All right. In a perfect world, we'd have no plastics in our food or inside of us, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor and I'm far from a scientist. So what I'm doing here, I'm just splitting this breast open. We're going to butterfly it and pound it thin. I could even do 2 cutlets with this, but we'll see how thin we can get it like this. That was not the best butterfly, I'm not going to lie. So what I'm going to do, we're doing 2 cutlets here. This is going to be its own. This will be one here. Okay. Now, wash my hands. What does high soft translate to? I don't think it's not a Japanese word. It's high material and it's soft, I think that one's straightforward there. Microwave plastic. Do not microwave plastic. What did I just say? I said don't microwave plastic. Why can't take bench 135? Probably because he doesn't eat enough chicken. The more chicken, the better. Yeah, I said it's a poor butterfly. You can't just repeat that. Donny with an I-E, not how you spell the name. How come I don't use a lot of cast iron? It's a good question, actually. Cast iron's great. I have one here. I have like this. This is just small, so it's like the size that I never use. Stainless is my favorite, and then I have all these pans that I got sent that it's just easy to use. I think in 2026 I'll have a whole new an arraignment of pans. Arraignment's not the word I meant, but you get the point. New pans in 2026. We can talk all about pans. If you want to do a separate video on pans, we can do pans. Speaking of pans, I'm going to use one of them and start just pounding this chicken thin. Okay? I'm going to put a little plastic wrap over it, just so it doesn't go everywhere. All right, plastic wrap over the chicken. Again, this is just to prevent chicken from, splattering over all of our other ingredients here. We don't want that. It's a no-go. All right, then we're gonna pound thin. And if you have a meat grinder, or not a meat grinder, if you have like a tenderizer, a mallet, this is what this is for. If not, you can get a pan. Works just as well. Loud. We're gonna go until it's paper thin. You want to be able to see through it. Kitchen gadgets and tools. Yeah, I saw someone bring that up. We will. That is coming up. I have a bunch of gadgets I'm going to review from like the TikTok shop. Like, so if you have any gadgets, any recommendations, I'll do that. But I'm going to do a whole stream on that. Not a whole stream, but some videos on that. If you have vintage cast iron, I'm barely seeing the chat, so I don't know if I can scroll up. I would love to DM me, please, James. I can barely see the message. If you actually have vintage cast iron, I'll take that. Or like copper pans. I would love old school copper pans. Okay, how we doing here? We can go even thinner. When you think you've gone thin enough, go a little extra. And this, we're only gonna need. I'm only making one cutlet, so I'm gonna save that other breast for something else. Okay, perfect. You can start. You can. Once you can see through it a little bit, that's how you know you're on the right track. You're in a good spot. I'm gonna take the extra chicken breast and just quickly wrap it up, so I don't forget about it. Plastic wrap, chicken breast. All right. Swedish cuisine? Honestly, I went to Sweden once and I was there quickly. I didn't eat a ton of like traditional Swedish cuisine. IKEA food's good. Swedish meatballs are good. Lingonberries are good. Lingonberries. But they eat a lot of salmon. You know, a lot of Nova Scotian, a lot of fish, salmon forward, dried salmon, haddock. I like that stuff. But I can't say I've eaten tons of traditional Swedish cuisine. Now I lost track. Now I was thinking about Sweden. Oh, I need eggs. I just had some egg yolks in here. That's why it looks so kind of bright yellow. Put a little water to thin these out. They're just because they're ice cold, a little jammy. I'm gonna scoop that out. Whoops. Okay. Plastic utensils instead of metal. I don't know. I don't know what that refers to. DM me on Instagram. I'll see it. Okay. The chat's distracting me, guys. I'm sorry. My multitasking skills are not great. So, always when we're breading something, to our flour, to the initial dredge, we add salt. We add pepper. We season at every level. Same thing with our breadcrumbs. Salt, pepper. I'm gonna grab a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder from the pantry. We're gonna use that as well because why not, you know? Add a little bit of this. I can smell the oil, it's hot. It's definitely hot enough. Boom. And then, just to add another note of this, let's add some Parmesan cheese right to the breading too. A little fried Parmesan, it's gonna get nice and crisp on that chicken. It's also salty too, you get a nice salty element. Parmesan, and I'm gonna throw, why not? I'm gonna throw a little bit of a little lemon zest. Not a crazy amount. Just a little bit, to brighten that up, okay? So mix that all in thoroughly. Ooh, that lemon smells nice. Just kind of pops there. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right, now we can get to breading. Yeah, come across. The cream team's coming through. You're gonna see them on your screen, and here we go. They just got chocolate delivered. Yep, that's the most important job in this office is making sure their ice cream machine needs running. So if they gotta cross through during a live stream, you let them cross, okay? All right, what's bread? Look at that. Oh, nice and thin. So thin it broke. Flour. Any excess, dust it off. Then to your egg. And then right to our panko. And then we switch hands because this one's all eggy. So you go wet hand, dry hand. Get the breadcrumbs up on top to the best of your ability. If you have to press down with your wet hand, that's fine. And then flip. And really pack it in there. Make sure every nook and cranny there has breading. And I have a little bit, this is the scraps here that these kind of sticking to the board because we kind of beat the hell out of it. That's all right. Let's just fry these up for fun. We're not gonna let that go to waste. Those are gonna get nice and crispy. Those are gonna be some of the best little bits there. Into the egg. Perfect. I've just switched hand like 5 times. So, you know, do as I say, not as I do. It's one of those. Sometimes you gotta use both hands to really make sure. I'd rather it be properly breaded than have a little stuff on my hands, all right? And it's also more effective if you're breading like down the line, you're doing a bunch of things. If you're doing one piece, I'm washing my hands after this either way. Or Jersey Jerry's case, he licks the raw chicken, which I think is nuts. Beautiful. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay, this can come right over here. Need some more breadcrumbs quickly. All right, and then our oil. Grab a wooden spoon and check if it's bubbling up around that, it's hot enough. This isn't quite hot enough yet, so we're gonna turn that up to like a 6. Or you can always just take a little piece, drop it in, and it's bubbling, it's fine. As it heats up, it's going to continue cooking. That can go in there. Let's do a quick cleanup here. Any more questions? Cookbook. The cookbook's on sale. ChefDonny.com. You can get it right now. Right now, right now, right now. It'll ship today while supplies last. Jacob, you're good to go. Come on through. Come on through. Two-hand Donny. Do you ever smoke meat? I haven't smoked meat in a while. I don't have an outdoor space, but I guess we have one here, so maybe I should get a smoker, start firing that up. Maybe like a winter smoke sesh, that'd be fun. Michigan looking, I don't, you know. All right, quick cleanup. All right, we can go ahead and lay this cutlet in here. Let's just do this. These pans are a little warped. That's the one thing about induction is as soon as if your pans have any kind of warpage, it doesn't work as well on induction. Induction, you need a very even surface because that's how it works. The power of induction. So if it's, you know, if it's only on tack with one point, it's gonna heat there, and you can go on and off a bunch. That's my, but I love induction. Okay, here we go. See how we're bubbling up here? We got some action. I don't know if we can see this on camera. It's a little dark on there. It's fine. All right. We're gonna go ahead, whenever you're frying, shake off the little breadcrumbs and then lay away from you into that. And this thing is so thin, we're not even gonna have to flip it. It's gonna be like 3 minutes in there, easy. Let's spread the rest of these up. I use panko breadcrumbs for this. You can use Italian though, but I just like honestly, whenever I'm frying chicken or any cutlets, panko just the crisp you get on it. Again, the Japanese, the high soft cooking board, the knives, the panko breadcrumbs. It's just so light, it's so airy and so crisp that to me it's kind of all I use, unless something is like, I like chicken parm, I won't use it. But yeah, it's hard to beat panko. No, I think panko's actually the superior breading for breadcrumbs. You know, if you're doing like a fried chicken sandwich, then you're doing more of a batter. You're going flour to egg, to back to flour. You're not really breading in a crumb. But panko, crispy every time, gets golden, beautiful golden brown. I just don't like a thin layer of breadcrumbs. I like to have a crunch, like a crunch that you can actually taste. That's just me though. Japanese, I mean, no, America won, but Japan's one of my favorite countries, I'm not gonna lie. Japan rocks. They gotta figure it out over there. There's a show in Japan, there's a show on Netflix about like little Japanese kids running errands. It's insane. They're like 3-year-old kids. They send them, they go, here, go across town and get me something from the store. Kid's 3 years old. You know what would happen if I was 3 years old? Hit by a bus, instantly, done. These kids are doing it. So yeah, Japan's got a lot of things going for them. I don't know how this turned into a Japan rant, but I'm pro Japan. All right, let's do a quick little wipe down while it's bubbling away. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the stream, to the page. We greatly appreciate it. And now you know what you can do. If there's a little bit sticking up, you can baste it. You can baste the oil. But look, this is already looking so super golden brown. Oh yeah, it's coming along nicely. Like I said, we pounded it so thin that we don't want to overcook it. So you're really just looking for color. You want a golden brown on that. I'm gonna give it a flip just to get the other side a little touched. All right, while that's finishing off, to finish off the chicken Milanese, it's a very simple arugula salad. Arugula, great, 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 great. A little bitter. Oh, it's my favorite. This on a sandwich too. Arugula, I like bitter green, so I'm partial to arugula. But for the salad, it's easy. Lemon, give it a roll. Let's get a bowl here. You know, this is like dressing 101. To make a salad dressing, you technically only need acid and you need fat. So our acid's coming from lemon juice, our fat's coming from good quality olive oil. This one happens to be out. You know, traditionally it's like 3 to 1, three parts oil to 1 part lemon juice. I find that a little bit too oily. I like more acidity in my dressings. So I'm gonna go almost like 2 to 1, half and half, maybe a little less. Just slice this in half. Lemon juice goes in. Boom, pepper. Salt, and then whisk. See, it's gonna emulsify together a little bit here. This will break easier because you don't have like a mustard in there or something to keep it emulsified, so this will split. But say you put like a Dijon mustard in there and shake it up, there you go, you have a French dressing. A little bit of vinegar, a little bit more. So, taste it. Beautiful. You get everything. You get the lemon juice in there at the end. A little more salt. A little pepper. Okay. Chicken's definitely done here. Let's give it a look. Look at that. Beautiful golden brown on both sides. That's as far as we want to take it. I'm gonna get just a little drying rack for this. Look at that. Beauty, beauty, beauty. We'll let those other pieces go a little longer. The oil cooled. Oh, I just dropped my tongs in there. Got him. Got him. Got him. Didn't even hurt. All right, let's finish off the salad. Dressing. Just start with that. Just toss it around. You know, not too heavily dressed. You want every piece to have that dressing on it, but you don't want it to be soaking wet. You don't want it to be wilting. You don't want it to be covered in. So like right there is perfect. And I managed to somehow get lettuce, get arugula everywhere. Keep it clean. Okay. And guys, now that's pretty much it. We can finish off the dish on the plate here. Plate. Those are hot. Piece of chicken. Oh, that's got super crisp once it has a little time out of that oil. Chicken goes down, and then the arugula you can kind of put right on top, just off to the side like that. Perfect. And if you want to do a swipe of mayonnaise or you can. I don't like it. I don't think it needs it. Not that I don't like it, but I don't think it needs it. And then we finish with shaved Parmesan, just on that arugula. So if you have a peeler, you can get a peeler. And you're gonna get these nice shaved shapes here. They start to kind of curl up like that. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, and then the last thing, we're gonna serve this with a lemon wedge. That's how you'd finish it off. Little lemon wedge there. Let me get a quick snapshot of this. Beauty. Is Max here? Let's call Max, because Max, he said this was his favorite dish, and I know he always likes to eat. He claimed he was going to the gym. I guarantee he's just walking around, but we'll see. Let's check in on him. We got these other pieces here. Oh, that's a little dark. It's fine. No answer. His loss. Okay. And there we go. This part looks nice. Take a little lemon. Squeeze on top. And that's how easy that one is, guys. Let's go in. Let's get a bite here. Get a little arugula, a little parm, all in one bite. Of course, some Pepsi. What a combo. What a combo. Well, Max is missing out. I'm gonna keep eating this. It's so good. Guys, thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. And be sure to go check out the cookbook. It's back on sale. So thank you for being patient. ChefDonny.com. You can get yourself a copy of the cookbook. It'll ship in time for Christmas, but get it soon. We only have a limited amount. Once those sell out, who knows how long it'll be. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully it'll be a lot faster now. I think I got it down. But grab it now while you can. Guys, we'll see you next time. Cheers.